All right, guys. So looking at your questions, the next one we have is leadership skills. That's what it says. Pretty broad question, not really targeted at anything specifically. So I'm just going to go with this. Leadership skills. There's many books that have been written on leadership skills. There's courses. There's tons of information on leadership. To dive into leadership skills, first we have to understand, well, what is it that we're leading? You know what I mean? And where is my position within the structure for me to execute and demonstrate these leadership skills that we're trying to showcase? So without this being an extremely specific question, it's a broad question. So what I would say is this. The first thing with leadership skills is we want to lead before we go to leadership, because there's a big misconception in what leadership is. There's a difference between leadership and management. And a lot of people manage and they think they're leading. And they're way deceived in what it is that they're actually doing. So let's look at this. Management is I'm in a position of authority, so you have to listen to me. You don't have a choice in the matter. You have to listen to me because I outrank you, like in the military. And you don't have to listen to me. I'm going to report it and you're going to lose your pay. You could even possibly go to jail or get discharged from the military on other than honorable conditions, right? You don't have a choice in the matter. Police come and they read you your rights. They put you in handcuffs. You're getting arrested. You don't have really a choice in the matter. You can then go fight it in court, but there's authority there that overrides you, and people use this authority. I'm not saying the police in general. I'm just using that as an example. But people use this authority, right, as if they're leaders, right? But it's not. They're not leaders. They're just in a position of authority, or they're in a position of management. And that's not leadership. That's being a dictator or managing or being in a position of authority. Leadership is when I can create pull, right? I can inspire, I can motivate, right? In a way that I don't have to threaten you to do what it is that I want you to do. You do it because you want to perform for me. You do it because the mission that we're working on together calls for us to submit our own personal wants and needs and put the mission or the task ahead of ourselves. And through this, I can lead a group of people to accomplish that task with me, and I can organize and oversee, right? But that's the difference of me leading a group versus me managing a group. So with that part in mind, I would say the first step of leadership skills is to lead by example in whatever position you're in. You could be the newest guy at the company. You could be the youngest guy on the team. It doesn't matter. You get your stuff together and you perform at your best ability. You be a good team player. You help support those who are in charge of you, right? Be led. The first thing, if you want to be a good leader one day, you have to understand how to be a good support role player first, right? So through that process, even if you are in the support role position, if you're one of the sled dogs, right? Be the best damn sled dog within the pack, right? And with that, by default, people start looking to you for guidance. People start looking to you with respect because you're doing your part and you do it really well. And by default, as you have time in, you move up, people will know that you're the real deal. And with that, they'll want to follow you and look to you for guidance because they trust you, right? And they know you're capable. And if they trust you and they know you're capable, and now you're in a position of management, right? They'll want to perform for you, and it's much easier for you to lead them because they want to work for you versus you managing them and dictating what they do because no one wants to work for you. So I would say that's a really good spot to start. But yeah, leadership is a huge topic. But if you don't have that part down, all the other stuff isn't going to work. So hopefully that helps. Let me know. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. Let me know your thoughts.